There are jobs that you can just go in if you can speak English and you can do sales. There are those jobs. So that's why we started. Somebody took me and I got a job. I started selling coffee. I worked in a coffee shop. Akasente nekajako. I can send my people some money.
I don't think people have this expectation to jakuba wakatuka neno kunyonyi ofundewo omulimu. How many months did it take you to?
Yeah, but I feel like at some point when you just wakajawan toina your choices. Toina nyo choices kyobofako nnyo nti nfunye wenkola nsobola okwebezaawo ng'omuntu like totally depending on you 100% ku muntu.
My advice to someone planning to come here, mentally stop, don't have many expectations. Hi people, welcome to Relatable Moments. My name is Flavia and I'm here with the beautiful...
Hi guys, my name is Jennifer. Welcome to Relatable Moments. On this channel, we're going to talk about different aspects of life. We'll talk about relationships, family, work, lifestyle,
finances, career life,
anything dating. You can talk about. Yeah, so it's going to be a relatable program and we hope you can join in.
We are originally from Uganda, but we are living in Massachusetts. So we are just going to give you a background of our experience here. And
I really think this is going to help people that have come in, just come in, or people that are planning to come in or have hope to come in.
How did you find America? We were jam.
First of all, I would say it's a process. It's been a journey. It's a place that opens you up to so many things. You know, that journey to America. The moment you get a visa, it's exciting. It's an exciting moment, and you at some point I would say you have mixed feelings. You're excited to come to the land of opportunity, and you're still you're still down when you think about the whole thing. You're going into a different place where you've not been for the rest. You've never been before. You're leaving your dear one's home, and I feel like I had mixed feelings. To be honest, I was excited, as I'm a person that will just go anywhere and I'll just flourish. That's what I know.
Kati, like when you landed here.
So when I landed here, I had friends. Actually, I didn't have no uncles, no aunties, no family, but I had my friends. That's why I love my friends. It's important that you guys know. So my friends took me in and I settled in. They showed me what to do and they guided me through steps, and yeah, that's what I can say. America, everyone has their story. I won't have to go deep in everything, but I feel like it's something that everyone experiences and everyone has their story.
My story when I came to America, when the visas came out, for some reason I was not so excited.
Oh yeah?
Like, okay, I knew when opportunity-wise, I was gonna prosper and flourish more this side than back home. But on the part of leaving my friends, my family, back home to come here, it was sort of scary.
Yeah, it's hard, I know.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
But opportunity-wise, yes, I was excited to come and start a life. But when I reached here, to be honest, like, it was totally different from Chenadin Subida, because when people hear America,
the America in movies,
oh my God.
You had an America that you had in your mind.
You can even take very cool pictures and everything. There are a lot of things that they don't unveil to you that you face
until you get here.
Until you get here. Because of daily, you had your life, you had your own room. You know, you don't have much, but you have your life.
Comfortable life.
You have a comfortable life. So, personally, it was like that first shock when I katuka. Yali nene.
Okay. Yeah.
Yali nene nyo nenyingira in a sort of I was first depressed, but I didn't say the depression actually our viewers natona kuchawan find God.
Yeah, that's
Mutima, because the shock jofunanga wakatuka one Some people don't.
But also that's I think that's also important to look at where you go. Like where do you start? If you get here, Ogenze Wani, who is receiving you.
Actually, I think
It's
at
very,
Chanyamba
very
I was
important.
also with my family.
Okay.
I was with my dad and my granny, so things were not
As
over
bad
as
because
bad.
like you had family. Yeah, it's very important. So you need to plan on that. It's very important ngenda America but ndagawa. Well, ngenda tukira one because there are also disappointments. I've had a couple. Somebody will tell you, "Oh, I'll pick you up. You come and chill here as you figure out life." And when you come here, they are not even there at the airport to receive you. It's very important you get a social network that you can trust.
I personally, HR Soka was the challenge of adjusting to
a new place.
The challenge of actually also adjusting to my skin color. Because when I didn't actually, yeah, I faced a racism I'd never faced before.
Yeah.
I was never conscious that of my skin color that it would be a problem. So my father sends me an Uber. I'd gone to Mass General to get my health insurance. So the Uber comes. It was a nice car. This guy, when I opened the door, the guy told me shut the door. Yeah, he told me shut the door, that the app is not, the network is not on. My father, this guy said the app, the network is not on. No, this side my everything is okay. But in the end speaking, like the moment I opened the door, he was like, "Who is this black person I'm taking in my car?"
Wow. That was really
bad. Like that was, imagine you've just landed to America,
and you're like, okay, welcome to America.
Like it dawned on me that time, I was like, oh my god, so I'm actually in a foreign land. It was very depressing.
So you got that awakening, you're like, okay.
I got an awakening, yeah. Because when you're back home, like, no one take back far on you, but now in a country where like wherever you go, people are cautious of how you actually look like.
People relate to you to different people.
Exactly.
And the way they are. I mean, I feel like people generalize this skin color a lot, and they forget that this place also has its origins that are black. And maybe they relate us to them a lot, but we are completely different.
So one of the challenges I faced in Anakatuka was to awaken to the realization, okay, that I'm actually in a nation where my skin color is
a problem. Yeah, you have
in a way.
Yeah.
The second thing I was awakened to was how lonely it was
Talk about that.
I'm not so much of a social person, but I had really wonderful friends. I had a good friendship network. You know, when you're back home, you know your family, you know, like, people are accessible. Nesija munsinga also opera ku apartment. Nga n'okulaba yadde omwana azannya.
And that is depressing. I think that's why the depressing part or the depression kicks in and you're like, this is now not
in
good.
America, all rooms can be full. Apartments ziliko abantu 50. And most are families.
You hardly see anyone.
You can't see anyone outside playing. That was the second. Oh my god.
Oh, I know. I can relate. Actually, where I started, like the people that received me, it was a bit far. At least I feel like when you come into a community where there's a lot of us, a lot of Ugandans, it's easy for you to a bit settle in. Even when you don't talk to people, but you can be like in your apartment, and maybe somebody passes and they speak Luganda, you're like, hey, okay, there are people. Where I went to, it was kind of distant from the cities that we know that Ugandans are. So it was strictly white people. And I never had anyone speak Luganda. The only Luganda I would ever speak was in the house with the people that I was with because they were Ugandan, and maybe my social media. So and then these people are working, they are not home, they are always
on social media like for so long. More so if you're not the kind of person who on your social media. They kind of the one who can thrive on it. When you're not I know you can relate. You're not the kind of person ayagala nnyo okuba amasimu oyogere n'omuntu all the time on the phone. It's a different experience ng'olina abantu kumpi.
Yeah, I feel like nature to me, if I can share what I feel was challenging, it's about like Tom and Chakola, you don't know what to do. And at some point, these people were busy. What they have lives going. By name Mujabe, they have schedules. Bakoma Bakoi. Yes, they love you, they want to take you around, they want to make you feel settled in or welcome. But they have lives happening for them.
And bills are expensive.
So to me, the fact that they were even just friends, they were even not family, to me, hosting me was good enough. I had to find out life for myself, look for who. My dad is helping me try to find people who can help me. My aunties, my mom, everyone is trying to help me find somebody that can show me what to do. So it's really challenging. I feel like you're in a much better place.
Yeah.
Because like your dad had been here. He knew this is how you get a car, this is how you get a driver's license, this is how you get, this is where you go.
Roadmap. Yeah. I'm very thankful to God for that he's around until now. I know that I know I have someone to run to.
Yeah.
It's a different experience. That's why where you're going, if you're the first person, no like you're the family.
Yeah. You have to, you're the one to start. Just you dig the foundation. But I'm glad. I feel like I've done that well. That takes me back to that point you said. Find God, because like some of us, it's been God. It's been God from day one. But we have made it. We laid a foundation. Other family members joined in, and it's been a journey, and I'm grateful.
So tell me, at what point did you feel like, okay, now I've settled in, I feel like life is now okay, I'm not overly thinking about home, I'm good where I am, I'm feeling happy again, and things are now making sense?
Okay, what I can say, you never get rid of the thing that I don't miss home. It never happens. Home is home. But I feel like at some point it gets easier. You transition, it gets easier. What helped me, I found a church. I found a church, and then I had really good friends that I didn't stay with, but they looked for me. That's what I was saying, social media. So you start saying, oh, I knew a friend at school, high school, I knew a friend at campus. So I had a friend of mine we went to campus together. So she had her family. She had just come in a few months. So she had a family, she had a cousin here who had a big social network of girls or ladies. And these people took us to church. Church was nice. They welcomed us. They took us in. People, through friends, people help you figure out where to go for a job, how you go to school to get a couple of, you need some papers or certificates to start. Because you don't just
you just don't bump into things.
First of all, I mean, they try. There are jobs that you can just go in if you can speak English and you can do sales. There are those jobs. So that's why we started. Somebody took me and I got a job. I started selling coffee. I worked in a coffee shop. I can send my people some money.
I think I
could go shopping. It's girl things. And I would pay some bills, because of course we had a place we used to stay. So I moved out from my friend's place, because where they were, really it wasn't a great place for me to flourish or to find myself. So Nemba Sibula, and I moved closer to my other friends who helped me settle in, because they were close to the place that had lots of openings for me to be able to pop in. So at some point, what I would say, I felt like, okay, now it's good. I got a job and started earning some money.
I know that.
And I was like, okay, it's okay. Home is home, but I earn dollars. So that was like, okay, it's good.
I know.
And then I would go to church every time, and so
I think one of the comforting, everyone can say, the moment they feel like they now settled in and started figuring out things, they've gotten jobs and things to do, and if you get your first paycheck, it's
a feeling of security. You feel like, okay, I can do things.
Things start making sense. but for sure, I would say honestly, for some people it really takes some time. I don't think people have this expectation to jakuba wakatuuka neno kunyonyi ofundewo omulimu. How many months did it take you to get really your first job?
Months. This takes us back to the same thing. Otukidewa. Because I know people that be in the house for years. 2 years, 1 year or 3, depending otukidewa. Wotukira abantu abaskwagaliza okuthriving, they will tell you. Baso okugamba ekyokola. It did take me long, to be honest. Kubanga when nabeera na miezi ng'ebiri esatu.
2 to 3
Miezi ng'ebiri esatu. I had started getting my own paycheck.
I really request that.
Yeah, but it is. I need people to know that everyone has their story. It's different for everyone.
Different.
So I'm just grateful that went like that. 2 to 3 months I was making my own paycheck, and yeah, life started. So
2 to 3 months is actually a good period
it's not
of time for sure.
Yeah.
It took me 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It took me 3 weeks, and that's because my mother, she had her sister who needed someone to help with some admin stuff at her, non-profit, and I was available, to get it out. It was like a stepping stone to keep busy as you figure out where you want to go and what exactly even you want to do. Because it's a chemani challenge into chimu. I am not so passionate about abakade and doing those jobs. So ngaweziri opportunity kale they were there. But I was not passionate about it. Ngomtima gwange gungamba no. Nga sichemanyi. Nga techina kuntulamu. Till now, I'm going mpola.
It's a gradual process.
But it's something I think people have to take time
to have it settled in, so you can be like, okay, let's go. I agree. Yeah, but I feel like at some point when you just wakajawan towetaga, it's toina your choices. Toina your choices. Chofa kenyo. Nti nfunyewo enkola nsobola okwebezaawo ng'omuntu, like totally depending on you 100% ku muntu kuba already aba akuyambye ekimala, especially for people nga si family yo. Olina okubeera understanding n'omanya nti kangende nkole ekiriwo kantandike n'ekyo. I'll tell people ekiriwo tandika n'ekyo. Settlinga in ojja kwezula, do I want to go to school, do I want to start my own business, do I want to upgrade with whatever, otuukayo neweezuula.
Kugwe, like according to your experience, what careers do you think are on high demand or pay really good money on someone planning to move this side? Skills zaino okwetegeka mbwongo we to have before they come here that will help them flourish and move on very fast.
Okay, kamsoka disclaimer. Kino ekintu ngenda kyogera according to me, my personal experience or what I know. It might not be what omuntu omulala kyamanyi, but to me I feel like omuntu yenna wojja wano weetegeka okusomayoko if you want to find yourself. Osomayoko kubanga wano buli kimu kyetaaga ebbaluwa. Ne wojja ng'olina skills, let's say you're a very good hairstylist, you're a very good beautician, you do make people, abantu bawano ebintu bya lupapula to protrude into the industry. Ne woba weekoledde ebintu byo, abantu people sue you. You need to go to school, you need to get certified. Sekyo abantu bakimanyi.
They have to be ready.
But I feel like emirimu emirungi wano abantu abakola IT bakola, they make really good money.
IT.
Yeah, it's
expensive too.
It's an industry that is really good. Woba osomye no genda. It might be a bit hard or protruding a industry basing that we are black, but woita. You just have to have faith, trust your God and go. Nechidala, I think abasawo nursing is it's a sure deal. The demand is really high.
LPNs, nurses,
any nursing line you're at, depending they have they have different
Disclaimer, please be passionate about it, because also your license can easily go like
I'm
that.
saying towaja on the work college. It depends on chicho yagala. Do you want comfort? Do you want something that you enjoy, or do you want money? Olondako kubanga ojja kukola ekintu nga tokyagala. But also I want people to know that come with your skills. Be equipped with skills. Here are beauticians, people that make hair, people that make makeup, people that do makeup, people that do hair, people that do decorations, people that cook, outside catering services, things like that.
And
They
mainly
make you
hair.
clean money, and you don't have to work for anyone. It's your own business. You have that peace.
And
So,
mainly hair.
and they make
For
money.
catering you might need a license for some point. It might be a long process, but if someone wants to navigate through nga wakatuuka neno hair.
You can be
Because
doing
it's
things.
kuyita ngambe jango onsibe braids ate omanyi braids charging a centimeter here. But you're going to find me in my home. You've landed here, you have nothing.
I agree. I feel like, yeah, but one thing, it goes back to one thing, wetegeke okusoma yoko to be safe.
What advice would you give someone who is planning to come to America?
But I feel like nze kyenaligambye omuntu funa skills. Get your skills. It's important. Tojja wano I'm just going to be employed. Money is not in being employed. Funa skills is obeerewo ne ka side biz ko. You can bake, you can cook, you can do hair, you can abantu bakolera sente, yeah.
Photography.
And I feel like wobozze waneeno. Learn to transition. Tojjango nze mbadde boss, mbadde ki. Tandika n'ekiriwo. To transition, you have to be humble. Be humble. Ate era totuula mabega koze omuntu akuyambi and you want to just be there and just
do nothing.
We run a call. That's how tojja wano ng'oli munaku. America is not for the lazy. It's not for the lazy. You want to be lazy, this is not the
Don't
country.
come here at all.
Yeah. Ojja n'ekyejo depression ejja kukubira mu nyumba osibuka okaabe.
I think if you're lazy, come here if your husband is already here and they're already working, or you have a rich father who is.
I feel like bills are wano si bye byogula ennyumba e Uganda ne mugizimba neggwa ne mubeerawo nga no more bills coming. N'ennyumba eyiyo.
Ogisasulira.
Okitegera. So omuntu yenna jangu ng'oli. This is for people that work hard. You can thrive. There are opportunities. You get your pay, but you have to be able to deliver.
Deliver. To me, my advice to someone planning to come here: mentally, don't have many expectations. Come with an open mind. It's going to help you not get that depression that comes that this is not the
with
country
really
I was
high
expecting.
expectations.
Yes,
yeah.
don't come with very
This
high
is not the America in Hollywood movies.
This is not what you see in movies is different from the reality that we have here. It's going to help you move on fast. The other advice I would have for someone planning to come here: come with a plan, come with your goals. It's going to help you to stick to the roadmap. Oleme kuzunga kugenda eri ogenda eri. Woba ogambye nti njagala kujja wano, my plan, I want to build a house, I want to do my apartments, I want to do this. Stick to that. It will also help you budget.
Yeah.
You'll avoid unnecessary expenses.
Yeah, and if you want to go to school, make sure you have your education papers from Uganda or wherever, because it's important. You don't just get into school.
Yeah.
They want you to bring those. There's a department here where you send them and they can change the grades into these. Then you're able to get into school. Yeah, so what on graduating wali wakapozingamu wali soko osome.
There are also there are a lot of people that can fund you for education. There are many ways too. My other advice bambi we mutuuka waneeno, avoid credit, have discipline.
That will be a topic for another day, because that's really huge.
That's really huge.
That's really huge. Yeah.
My other advice is bobo leseye waka tobalekera expectations nnene. Okwashega ugenda okuvaayo ng'osuubiza maama ngenda kukolera kino ngenda kukola kiri bajja kuteeka ku pressure nga tonaba na kusettlinga in nga tonaba nakwatayo yadde $100 kuzizo ng'ozi kuzisavinga because expenses are many.
I agree.
expenses are many, and they'll have huge expectations. They'll be expecting a house in 1 year.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Please feel free to share your comments to add additions on this. We would love to learn from you and get to know your stories. And leave us any questions or any topics that you want us to discuss here. My name is Jennifer again, and this is the beautiful Flavia.
Flavia.
Goodbye.